Hey all, how you doing? I hope you're all keeping really well. I think most of us are feeling pretty optimistic at the moment in the UK, certainly. I know things are not quite the same in other parts of the world, but in the UK we're starting to feel the lockdown easing, the sun's coming out, and with it I think a lot of us, are starting to feel a little bit sort of resolution-y, that awful New Year's resolution thing. I've been in lockdown for this long, I'm in this state and now I would like to be in this state. And the gyms are opening soon, and I thought it would just be a really appropriate time to record 3 short videos for you, because I am painfully aware that in a couple of videos back I promised to deliver to you what I thought was the ultimate type of exercise to improve your health markers, to ensure you had an incredibly long, healthy and pain-free life. And I intend doing that over these 3 videos. Today I'll reveal it. On my second video in the next few days, I will be talking about the things that are going to get in your way from achieving that. And in the third, I'm going to be talking about actual steps you can take and resources and people you can go and speak to get started. So what is it? Okay, so the exercise I'm talking about includes using all the fuel systems that I talked about in the first video, which, if you remember, was the Phosphagen system, the Glycolytic and the Aerobic system. And it's going to include all the 8 types of fitness, so agility, power, cardio, flexibility, mobility, etc., etc. Now, it's got lots of different terms in the UK. Some people call it functional fitness, other people call it strength and conditioning, and I think it's recently started to be called HIIT as well. Although I think HIIT has sometimes got the reputation to be really fast, furious, 5 to 15 minutes of workout. So somewhere in between there, I think, is the critical amount of work and exercise you need to do to have a body that is useful. Now, I know everybody does different type of exercises and they enjoy different type of exercise, and enjoyment and fun is very much part of this package. But I think that we've become a little bit spectrum. So at one end, we've got this short, quick, fast HIIT workout promoted by the likes of Joe Wicks, perhaps, and several others. And it's a little bit, for me, lowest common denominator, because it's like, I've got 10 minutes, let's bang it out. And it's very high impact, and it can be painful if you're not fit and ready to do it. And at the other end of exercise, we kind of got what I call monostructural stuff. So we've got cycling, swimming, running, etc. Totally lovely, and I don't want to discourage you from either of those activities at the either end of the spectrum, but they both come with their dangers. And monostructural, it's totally fantastic, and I would encourage anybody to cycle, swim and run, obviously, but it's also very time consuming, and it generally involves very repetitive movements of the body. So unless you're fit for that exercise, the injury rate is incredibly high. With runners, knees, hips, feet, you got it. And with cyclists, backs and all the other sorts of things. I know, because I've been there. So the sweet spot is in the middle, and that's what I call strength and conditioning. It's generally sold initially through franchises like CrossFit and F45, which came out of the States. Most of the gyms now, all the national gyms, run strength and conditioning classes. I've had a look online, and people like Pure and Snap and the Gym, all of these chains do these types of classes, as well as the likes of the Pure Play functional and the functional fitness realm. So that's my piece. I think the ultimate is to use all of those fuel sources and those energy sources in your system, those 8 types of fitness. And if you can pack that in to 30 to 40 minutes, perhaps 2, 3 or more times a week, it's pretty much the maximum bang for buck you're going to get out of exercise. And with it, I think, or I firmly believe, you will be left a body that is full of utility. I think that's the most important thing I can think about exercise. It doesn't just deliver and increase your health markers, your heart, your muscles, etc., but it delivers you utility. So the ability to pick a sofa out the back of a truck, to move furniture around your house, to lift a bag into an aircraft locker, which is one of my favorites, to play around with the kids. And as my 15-year-old Joe says, it's having the body of, say, a Land Rover Evoque, perhaps, you know, a car that can go fast and smart and do everything rather than being a dumper truck or a Formula One car. So being really useful. So in video 2, I'm going to be talking about what can get in your way of this type of exercise. So stay with me and I'll be back with you in the next few days. Take care.